Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Bagley. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Charlotte, we've got Rozier. P.J. Washington is out there with Bol. Then it's Ball, and it's Miller in at the 3. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Now Cunningham. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
There's Miller with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And here's Bogdanovich following LaMelo Ball's 3. Has to Cunningham. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Please give a big round of applause for your advanced team.
First half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at the Grizzlies. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Hornets, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Bagley, no good. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Detroit, no good that time either. Charlotte's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Rozier for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
To the inside, Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The offensive rebound. Goal, that's good.
And their offense already in a flow,
some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
All right, we'll be turning over the book. Come on and get one for your high hip-hop squad. Dance crew. Make some noise, fans.
The Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Ivy. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Ball with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Ivy. Rozier defending.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And finished off by Wiseman.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Assist.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Wiseman, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Ball with the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pistons trail by 16. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington with it. Wiseman picks him up. And here's Miller outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now, here's Cunningham. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Boy, just a gorgeous touch from Bogdanovic there. Love to see him go with the floater. That's such an effective shot.
Charlotte leading by 17. Ball, the pass to Washington. And they pick up 2. Washington's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Detroit has possession. After the basket by Charlotte, Bagley with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Ball from long range. Wiseman with the rebound. Bogdanovic looking around. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots off the step back. The shot will not fall. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this.
The Pistons, 13. Please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've got LaMelo Ball. Miller is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Hield. And it's Smith in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now, here is Smith. Dishes the ball. Lets it go from deep. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Ball's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hornets. Thompson against Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Smith. Second shot opportunity. Duren, no good. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Timeout call, the Pistons.
And your fifth team.
Duren, the pass to Thompson. Stewart with the screen on Bogdanovich. To halt the run. Duren, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Ball. Rebound, Detroit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Hampton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Charlotte leading by 22. Ball feeling it out a bit. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
He's with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shots good by Duren.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the pass to Bogdanovich. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Miller outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got 11 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And it's Smith missing. And Clark for Hield. 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. in now for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Smith. Bol comes in for Miller. Rozier, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Rozier for 3. Sinks the triple. Rozier's got 5 now.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now, here's Ivy. Defense right on him. Wiseman kicks to Cunningham. Outside for Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Smith the pass to Washington. Over Wiseman. Again, the Hornets score.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
3-pointer Bagley. Doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. On the wing, Hield. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. He's got 9.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Launches a 3. And so it's Charlotte with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Charlotte Hornets.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
Their defense just got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Marvin Bagley is out there with Weissman. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And finished off by Bagley.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The 17-footer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bulls got his second basket.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Cunningham against Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Miller, the pass to Rozier. Good on the 3-point shot. Rozier's got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Ball kicks to Washington. Here's the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Rozier for 3, drains the 3-pointer. Rozier's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Bull. Bogdanovich comes in for Miller. Heald's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. Then for the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Weissman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. And it's Thompson in for Bogdanovich. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Nice shot by Smith.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Ivy at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Hayes, he's checked in for Cunningham. Both good from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Smith the pass to Hield. From outside, off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. a 75% clip. Ivy with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets from deep three-point range. Bogdanovich, no luck. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thompson dishes to Hayes. They set the pick. Offline with his three. Charlotte's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now, here's Ivy, covered by Heel. Here's Duran, and Duran slams it in.
The assist.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Charlotte opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Thompson. They've got Smith. Smith is out there with Matthews. And it's Thor into the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Najee, no good. The Pistons shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Hampton, lays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
They double him with Matthews. Here's Omoruyi. Oh, that's blocked. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. And it's Smith missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Thompson. Out left to the wing. Here's Hayes. A three-pointer off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. Matthews scanning the floor. No good on the triple. And here are the Pistons now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Stewart passes to Omoruyi. Here's Hayes. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Nice shot by Smith.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
That's tipped, and he recovers it. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
13 feet away. Hampton misses.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And it's Smith missing. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the left wing for the three. And Hampton gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 assists tonight.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Matthews. It's stolen by Hampton. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Hayes, no good. Hayes has gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against the Pistons.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LaMelo Ball.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And here's Matthews for the three. And it's the Hornets another three.
And it's just competing. And, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Thompson finds Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Hampton. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Smith for three. Knocks down the three ball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.